So let's continue with our video 1, lesson number 9, agriculture part 2, and we are going to continue with our topic and understand more in detail about animal husbandry, that is rearing of different animals and obtaining various products from them for subsistence use is known as animal husbandry, that is rearing the livestock and getting the products for your own use and even for selling in the market to earn some extra money along with agriculture. So let us understand what animal husbandry means. The first topic which we are going to cover is dairy farming. Dairy is a word related with milk products. Okay, all the milk product what you get is from milk, just like milk, dahi, that is curd, cheese, paneer, butter, ghee. These are all the products which are available in a dairy. Now, what is dairy farming? You can see the various pictures of different animals. The animals means one category of animal, cattle, that is cows, oxen, buffaloes, etc. These are reared or they are being looked after, okay, right from the small young ones till they are fully grown so that they can be used in the other activities. So they have been reared for agriculture related work, that is the oxen and the cows have been used in the fields and farms to plow the field. Rearing and milch animal, milch means we get milk from buffaloes and cows. Milch animals which can be employed in farming is also an occupation. Occupation means a work. It is considered to be an inseparable part of mixed farming. It is considered an inseparable. Inseparable means which cannot be separated from mixed farming. Mixed farming is a word, or you can say a new phrase which is used in agricultural activities. Agricultural activities means which is related with growing of crops and at the same time also rearing of the livestock. Livestock means cattle like hens or cows or pigs or sheep and goats. So the farmer, if he is doing his farming, he also has the animal which are being used. So mixed farming is raising of the livestock and also growing of crops. Now, it has become quite commercial in the recent time. Commercial means milk. If you are a farmer and if you are having cows and buffaloes, so cows and buffaloes, they give milk. So milk can also be sold. You can use it for your family use and also you can sell the extra milk in the market. If hens are there, you get egg from the hens and even you can sell the egg hens for the meat. If sheep and goats are there, goats also give you milk and even the meat of the goat has been sold. So they give you extra earning. So in modern time, this has become a commercialization, earning money. This has become a commercialization in the mixed farming system. So commercial dairy farming is mainly undertaken for meat and milk. As you can see the different pictures on your screen, various milk products which you get, paneer or cottage cheese, what you call as cheese, you get curd, you get buttermilk, okay, then you get eggs from the hens, you get meat and mutton from the sheep, goats and the chickens and all. So this is called as dairy farming. Moving ahead, rearing of sheep and goat, that is sheep and goats are also there with the farmers. The pictures as you can see on your screen. Now, this is also a traditional occupation. In India also, rearing of sheep and goats is carried on a large place. If you go towards Rajasthan and Gujarat areas and all, even in the Kashmir areas and all, you will see many farmers and many people who are engaged in this sheep rearing and goat rearing occupation. Okay, this mixed farming occupation or the livestock or animal husbandry and agriculture is carried out not only in India but in various parts of Asia and other parts of the world too. Even in like Canada, in Afghanistan, China, Russia, Indonesia, South Africa and many other places. Now, this is a traditional occupation and this is generally carried out in hilly areas. Hilly tracts means hilly areas and semi-arid region. Semi-arid region means where there is not enough rainfall or not enough area is not covered with snow and ice. So it is semi-arid dried area where short grasses, shrubs are being grown. Acacia, this acacia is the name of a plant which has been eaten by these animals. So this short shrub, bushes have been grown, meadows are there where the sheep rearing and the goat farming can be carried out. Okay, so it is in the hilly areas, remote areas, village areas. You will not find in urban areas, not in the cities and all. Okay, but these people, they live, people, the farm or the people who are taking care of the sheep and goats, they also live along with them in this hilly rural areas which is away from the urban settlement or cities. In India, it is mainly undertaken for meat, mutton, okay, for selling of the meat, and also goats are used so the milk can be sold. Along with that, sheep rearing is carried out so that we can obtain wool from the sheep. Now wool, as you know, what is been made from the wool? We get wool cloth, woolen thread from which wool cloth is made. Sweaters can be made. As you can see in the picture, how the sheep, that is wool rearing, has been done, and you can see the other picture with colorful wool or threads which are there from which we can make different sweaters and scarves and mufflers and gloves. Okay, and another picture which shows that from goat milk we get goat milk, which is also good for health. We can also get many other products of goat milk. Like cheese also is there, cottage cheese, paneer jisko kehte hain. Okay, there's different things which have been made. The first picture is just showing you registered sheep breeds of India. Means in India, which are the places in India where rearing of sheep and goats are being done. Okay, that's from small young ones to the grown up sheep and goats. So I hope you are clear with this second type of animal husbandry, that is sheep and goat rearing, which is also one of a traditional form of allied activities carried on along with agriculture. The next type of activity in animal husbandry is poultry. Now what is this poultry? Poultry means where birds, now birds means not all the birds, but those birds which are being used for some commercial purpose. So keeping of hens and other fowls, there is a common practice in all parts of the world. Hens are there. Now white color hens, they are called as the boiler chicken, which is available in the markets also. The another picture which shows you are the other hens, cocks and hens. Okay, in Marathi we call them gauthi kombda, komdi, right? So these are the this is also a special primary occupation where farmers or even rural people are involved with. Okay, they rear the hens, cocks or the birds so that they get eggs from them, and this eggs can be sold in the market. Okay, so poultry is not only carried out with hens and chicks and cocks and all, but poultry also include today, in today's world, there are other other birds and other animals which are also being used in poultry keeping. Now which are those birds and animals? Let us understand and see. So let us understand what is poultry. Keeping hens and other fowl is a common practice in all parts of the world. It is a traditional occupation. Today it is carried out as a household occupation and also on a commercial basis. Commercial means earning money. Running a poultry on a commercial basis requires a lot of care, because yes, today you know, you must be aware about, you must be hearing about a specific disease, blood flu which has been spread among the birds, especially in the hens and all. Now why it is spread, how it is spread, let us not discuss more in detail about it. But when you start with the poultry, you also have to think about all these things also, because you need a proper space, you need proper ventilation, air, you need proper light, you need proper materials of food grain which are being used, so that these birds which have been kept or which have been reared, they have been taken proper care of. So you have to use some scientific method. Scientific method means temperature has to be controlled, water facility has to be done. All these things have to be taken care of. In India, this occupation is generally located in the areas close to big cities, as they provide a ready market for this occupation. In some areas, okay, in some areas, as I said, along with chickens and cocks and hens, there are people who are also involved in rearing or keeping emus. Okay, emu meat and emu eggs are also being used on a large scale. Okay, rabbits, pigs, these are also being kept for poultry, and these are also being sold in the market for various purpose. I hope you have understood this. Yes. The next topic is beekeeping. Beekeeping is also a allied activity along with agriculture. Now you say, teacher, with agriculture, beekeeping, how it is involved? So if you know, my dear children, bees are the major source in pollination. Pollination means bees, they move, or I'll use a simple word that they fly from one flower to another flower. So when they are flying from one flower to another, the pollen grains of the flowers get stick to the legs of the bees, and then as they fly, these pollen grains, they fall on the other areas or on other parts where new plant or new flowers can be grown. So pollination takes place, and because of that, flowers and fruits and flowers can be grown, and honey which we get from the bees can be collected. So let us understand what is this beekeeping occupation. This occupation is undertaken to obtain honey and wax. Wax is the part, the dried wax part which is left, which is being used for medical purposes or to prepare some artificial things. Bees, in order to collect honey, hover around the plants. As I said, they move from one plant to another, which as you can see in the picture, that bears flowers. This promotes the process of pollination. As a result, the trees bear large number of fruits and the crop yields increase. That is because of pollination, new crops or new fruit, new flowers grow, and so the yield increase every year. Beekeeping is an important occupation with respect to agriculture. These are some of the pictures of how beekeeping, it's carried out on a very large scale, but you have to take a lot of care. You can see how the bees collect the nectar from the flowers and how the wax is being used, how the honey is being used for various Ayurvedic treatment, medicinal treatment. Even when you have cough and cold, we eat honey. Honey gives you lot of immunity. It increases your immunity in your body. So this is how beekeeping is been done. The next occupation is pisciculture or pisciculture, which you call as fish farming. When you say fish farming, what is this, teacher? Yes, we know that the fishermen, they go in the open seas and they do fishing. So what is this fish farming? This is an artificial way which has been created or made, man-made, where ponds, artificial pond, man-made ponds have been made, and in this ponds, different varieties of fish eggs are being reared or reared, or they have been breeded. Okay, so farm ponds are dug out for these purposes. Water is stored in such pond. Fish seeds are released in this pond, and from this seeds, fresh water species of fishes are used. In order to achieve best growth of fish, scientific methods are also been employed. So this is how fish farming or pisciculture or man-made ponds are being made, and different varieties of fishes are being reared in various types of ponds. Now this is another picture about the fish farming. Now why this pisciculture or fish ponds or fish farming have started in a large scale? The major issue, the drawback or the disadvantage of fishing in the open sea was that when you go in the open sea, there is a lot of risk. Risk means danger is there. When high waves are there, there is danger to the fishermen who are there, danger to the ships and the boats which are there. Not only that, but when the nets have been thrown in the water in the open sea, in the net, along with the fishes, there are other various types of other things which are also been caught in the aquatic organisms. As you can see in the picture, various other things have been caught in the net, and then it becomes very difficult for them to separate it from the net. So fish, when these fish ponds are there, only specific type of fishes are being reared. As you can see, fishes like wow fish, roa fish, ravas, which is Indian salmon, Columbi prawns, these are reared. We'll continue with our next video. Let us continue with our next video.